Merry Christmas from Disneyland Paris. Welcome to Rob on Holiday. Today we're at Disneyland Paris to look at the 2024 Christmas season. If you've seen our videos before, then maybe you think this is going to be very similar because things haven't changed much since 2023. But if you want the up-to-date information, then this is the video for you. Disney's Enchanted Christmas at Disneyland Paris runs from the 9th of November 2024 to the 6th of January 2025. Much of the event remains the same as in previous years, but there are a few new additions to this year's Christmas seasonal programme. One of the big draws of visiting Disneyland Paris at Christmas are the extravagant Christmas decorations. Main Street USA turns into a winter wonderland with a giant Christmas tree, Mickey Christmas garlands and several character dioramas. There's no doubt that Main Street is beautiful, but it's important to note that this is the only land in Disneyland Park where you will find Christmas decorations. Over at the Walt Disney Studios, most of the decorations are concentrated in Place de Remy, which is beautifully decked out for the festive season. You'll also find Christmas decorations in Disney Village and at the Disney hotels. Moving on to entertainment, which is the biggest aspect of Disney Enchanted Christmas. This year there are a few returning favourites as well as some new offerings. First, let's talk about what's returned. The fan favourite Mickey's Dazzling Christmas Parade is back for 2024 with 2 performances daily. The festive parade features a wide range of Disney characters as well as Santa himself. The parade features show stops at the bottom of Main Street and near the castle, but if you're only bothered about seeing the characters and floats, we'd recommend watching the parade near It's a Small World, as the crowds are much lighter here. The parade runs daily at 5:20 p.m. and 7:10 p.m. Another returning favourite is Let's Sing Christmas, a 15-minute show in which Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy and Goofy and a quartet of carol singers perform a medley of Christmas songs. This is a really nice show for adults and children alike, and it's popular, so you'll want to get in line at least 20 to 25 minutes before showtime to get a seat. The show takes place in the Videopolis Theatre in Discoveryland 4 times a day at 11:40am, 2:10pm, 3:10pm and 4:10pm. Another entertainment offering returning is the tree lighting ceremony on Main Street. This happens every 20 to 30 minutes after sunset, and about every 30 minutes throughout the day you can also experience snow falling on Main Street USA. Now that we've covered the returning entertainment, let's talk about the new offerings for the 2024 Christmas season. If you have a Disney Princess fan in your family, there are 2 new shows that will be of interest. First, there's Disney's Princess Holiday Celebration, which is a short procession featuring most of the Disney princesses. Notably missing were Anna and Elsa, but you can see Snow White, Belle, Cinderella, Tiana, Rapunzel and more. This mini parade takes literally 1 minute, so it's nice if you stumble across it, but it's not worth queuing up a long time for. It takes place daily and follows the normal parade route through Fantasyland and down Main Street. Times vary, so make sure to check the Disneyland Paris app. There's also Princess Aurora's Christmas Wish, which takes place in the castle courtyard in Fantasyland and features Aurora, Prince Philip and the 3 fairies. Again, the timings for this show vary, so check the app prior to your visit. Another new entertainment offering is the Christmas overlay of Disney's Electrical Sky Parade. This show takes place 10 minutes before the fireworks at the end of the day and is a Christmas drone show above the Sleeping Beauty castle. Unfortunately, the show was rained off on the day that we visited Disneyland Paris, which is a shame because this looks fantastic and will definitely be worth watching. It's worth noting that this year there is no special Christmas fireworks show. The normal Disney illumination shows run after the drones. Many of the character meet and greets have also had a Christmas overlay at Disneyland Paris. Some of the highlights include meeting Santa Goofy and Jack Skellington in Frontierland, Chip and Dale in Fantasyland and Santa Claus in Discoveryland. You can find a full list of character meet and greets available during your visit on the Disneyland Paris app. Just bear in mind that many of these Christmas meet and greets are very popular, so you'll probably want to get in line ahead of the official set time stated in the app. If you're not a big fan of meet and greets but still want to see the characters, you can see Mickey and Minnie in their Christmas outfits waving to guests at Main Street Station at the start of the day as you enter the park. They may also appear here periodically throughout the day, although this is not guaranteed. The final thing we wanted to touch on in this Christmas video is the food. There are several Christmas treats available across the parks and resorts. To be honest, this was a very disappointing aspect of the Christmas experience. The only thing we tried was the Christmas burger, which is available at several of the quick service restaurants. And being honest, I would not recommend it. We might have been unlucky, but our burgers were dry and fairly cold. The mousse-like dessert that came with the burger was nice though. If you're a fan of Christmas markets, there are various stalls selling food and drink across the resort. There are some in Fantasyland in Disneyland Park, some in Place de Remy in the Walt Disney Studios Park, and some in Disney Village. And a final note about food. If you plan on booking table service restaurants on either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, be aware that you will be paying significantly more for your meal than on any other night since they are serving a special Christmas menu. For example, the Hunter's Grill restaurant at Sequoia Lodge normally costs €45, but on these 2 dates it costs €90. So, if I were you, I'd plan to eat at a quick service restaurant on those 2 days to avoid the elevated prices. Anyway, now that we've been through all of the offerings for Disney Enchanted Christmas, let's go back to robbing the park for a review of the season. So, is it worth visiting Disneyland Paris for Christmas time? Well, to be honest, most of the decoration is you see here on Main Street at the start, and the garlands and things up Main Street. I like things like this, the Goofy statue. There is extra parades and shows on that are Christmas themed. But overall, I would say the general experience of Disneyland at Christmas is pretty much the same as Disneyland Paris for most of the rest of the year, except it is busier. So bear that in mind. If you want a slightly quieter time, and not that it's ever quiet at Disneyland Paris, but if you like it just a bit quieter, then it's probably not worth coming at Christmas. But if you're a big Christmas fan and you like get involved in all the Christmas themed activities, then of course it's worth coming. Thanks for watching Rob on Holiday. We hope you enjoyed our guide to 2024 Christmas season at Disneyland Paris. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments box below and we'll be more than happy to answer them. If you have enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us. In the meantime, thanks for watching Rob on Holiday and we'll see you next time.